is this video? So, Yasmin from the Discord community won. So she has asked that I read a collection of her poetry that she's written. And we're just gonna jump right into that. So, this collection is Jasmine Flames by Yasmin Dia. And all of this is hers. It's her stuff, it's her work. I am just here as the reader. And so, days I. To walk through a field, one might find a day's eye, curled beneath a stone. And oh, what hope we have of simple, soft, arrogant innocence. What criminal candor might possess us, that oblivious of the glare above we might freely speak the truth. It is not for fear that she hides, not far from frailty or need. Far removed is she from wanting. Suns warm her crown, and earth brings forth her splendor, willingly, though she knows not. No, never for herself. Stars bounce through the heavens, and seasons fly on by timeless winds, and all alone a stone sits, slowly, shedding what it never truly had. And there she comes, plunges her crown into shadow, whips and wisps and wakes the dead, wonder at her inquiry. And she will never know, nor she, as befits the love, but on cold nights, on blistering days, where harsh stone scrapes against the grainy ground, one touch, one soft caress is all that's given, all that's taken, all that ever was. Despite reason and logic call me the queen of the world, but my own mind cannot untangle the lights. I see thousands of loves and lives and horrors and joys fading into clarity just off the edge. But when the time comes to look inside the lights, dim the facades, crumble the pillars, and shake and crack and fall, and I am left wondering what was the cause and what was the outcome. Still I fall, and you'll never understand how you could fly, where mere miracles won't take you high, and now you realize. Hope is paralyzed at your fear that reaches deep inside. Memories of space and time are shattered in your lies. Walls, towering above your confidence, and drive power by and by, discarded as you gather guise. All your loving life's encompassed in your dreaming eyes. Truths you won't deny, gives way to everlasting sighs. Call upon your every aid under these shadowed skies. Know that you will find all paths are empty, though you try. Tall, your tales of standing fade and bring alive. Your cries stagger blind to your demise. You know you'll never rise. The bee is silent. Flappity-snappity, paleontologist. Heard of great lizards who'd over the earth flown. Extraterrestrial, aerodynamical, nanobiology. Nah, it's just bones. Tells. I remember living for the first time. I'd love to tell you it was no big deal, but the truth is I screamed so loud I broke the glass around my heart, which sounds pretentious, I know, but then I licked all the shards and the cold clear blood pulsed from my eyes. And I would not tell you how I rolled those eyes like crystal balls and prom queen hips. In time, the soft song of my soul glass and all. But that would be crazy talk. I don't deal in that. Not if I want to say of sound mind, or keep you from fixing what ain't broke. Because I tell you, it ain't. I ain't broke. Not really. Not in the way you can eye. Not like those mundane psychos they sound off. 819 did a bad thing. It's time I tell you of glass cannons, of that deal, of loans, lives, lies, loss, and loves most of all. It's time I tell you that when I said all in, I meant it. I knew I'd go for broke, and that was the sure fix. That was the deal. Not like but at dice that I'd roll my eyes, not with but through songs that I'd dance in time, not just pictures, but words and wounds and sounds. And I tell you, to deny those sounds, to deny the glamour of all these pleas, to deny this me, and in time, to embrace the notion that you broke even when you tried to shatter your eyes to this truth, that you escaped this dread deal. I tell you, no hammer, no chain can deal enough damage to smudge such strident sounds. They're in the air, in the bright, stormy eyes, screaming liberty and justice for all that's ever been done. And I tell you, I broke those bonds, and you say it was about time. The futility of truths. Droplet burn, contestant coursing carousels of misplaced wonder. Floodgates bulge, entire chains unraveling with one small sigh. Fires rise, and in their darkness, hills of sightless steam, unseen. Dragons cry, illusions mastered, shattering all that once was yours. Heaven still, their heathens fumble, masquerades of light and mire. And here I am, content with your dreams, and here are you, insistent sometimes. But of all, the dead and dying pages turned your 1,000 weep. Be it mine, or be it the world's own mystery, I hold you close. Through my eyes believe no wonder, through my lies conceive no hope. I hold you close. And the rain bows. Blood, grease and splatter, heat and matter, pulsing, breathing life. Flare, roar and cinder, help and hinder, aiming, missing strike. Slow, caution invoke, quash and provoke, save uncertain, time. Leaf, dark and flourishing, light and nourishing, splinter daily, dies. I, leaden wonder, tear and thunder, shrouding, sharing light. More, all and never, climb and sever, hoping, dreaming, right. And the rain vows. The clouds puckered, spat, and there you were, blistering, exuberant on high. And I gazed into your glare. How would you see me after? How would the world compare the laughably long-lived ideal of promise? Always remember, in a single striation carved into the rings of a molecule, yet to die now. Small comfort, she says, and though she's right, she's left wondering if that's better than this. A mere thought, and then she's under. A tear shears the day's days, the years smear, centuries gone, but you're still here, wandering. Where does it all end when it's already over, and has been so many times long before we ever started? Does not eternity bore through the hearts and minds of departed souls, their very end beginning with the lie they sought? And the rain wows. Wow, lean and gather, would you rather, forcing feeling friend? Wow, bear and bottle, bright and mottled, an erupting rend. Wow, seal and section, hold our necks in, north and south and wind. Wow, sheen and shimmer, dark and dimmer, but together bend. Wow, tell or listen, kill or christen, or a simple send. Wow, bearing, burning, daring, yearning, yet believing then. Wow, sinking, sinning, soaring, winning, so beginning, end. Okazuna. Your instructions are incompatible with the whispered format, I am sorry. He thought he saw a Cadillac with wheels of white as gold. He looked again and found it was the cure for the common cold. And all its worms I fear, he said, my conscience will enfold. He thought he saw coruscant knights who banished time and space. He looked again and found it was a mean girl's pencil case. In time the tears will fade, he said, but never be erased. He thought he saw a snowy bird that sang of jubilee. He looked again and found it was a holy amputee. A purple flash of flame, he said, would end a killing spree. The Bad Archer's Song. He thought he saw a roaring age of infidels and vice. He looked again and found it was a colossal armored lice. The magistrates will fall, he called, the rulers imprecise. He thought he saw a dominion wide, and all throughout a sea. He looked again and found it was a baby bumblebee. In each and every fear, he said, resides a mystery. He thought he saw a winter dream of rocks upon a cake. He looked again and found it was regret for his mistakes. Together let us give, he said, what we could never take. He thought he saw a life in half, and laid it on the flame, and looked again and found it was bemoaning Peeper's name. To rise above them all, he said, is falling just the same. He thought he saw the antidote to grief and common colds. He looked upon it, found it was a kung fu master's hold. I cannot reach my mind, he cried, and cannot fit the mold. He thought he saw belated death encroaching at his side. He looked again and found it was a rusty 4-foot slide. I know what turns to take, said he, but who will tell the tide? He thought he saw an envelope addressed to his dessert. He looked again and found it was a fossilized alert. I will begin, he vowed in sin, and there he lay inert. Fear. Forget the edges, your acquiescence to slope rock. If I open my mouth, I'll choke on the waves rushing out, and you'll just give me a bucket and pat my back. I want to be wind, so I can dash myself on those cliffs, until I can see the smoke of your eyes in them. But you'd have to place them for my screams to go and become fire, and we lose ourselves in that. Until I flare like I do now. But how quashing is the sound of the pebbles grinding themselves together into galaxies. I cannot even burn away the sounds. So we watch and we weave our breaths, together sometimes. But you're still standing among slopes as I lick them. You're still standing, even as I curl away, and when I return, you're still standing. Outside. Tell the cracks to tighten, ask the pupils to bloom, and fly. I eat the grass and grow the wings of concrete, and you tell me to stop, bitch. Shout down the bowling pins, kickflip in a wedding dress. I put cream in your mouth and you spit out oil. Don't tell me you don't know it yet. We've been there, on this dirt road before. You can still hear the splash from where you fell, but nobody asks where or how. And I won't tell, and you can't tell, bitch. Silver nights. Fire doesn't only cackle, it sighs, and the sound it imagine rises in a starlit boulevard. And the curdling whispers still wander, and waft and wind into and from and down us, steam gliding into your night's eyes, warming the curves thermal downturned, contrails on concrete, accidentally shivering with fingers, reaching for more. Laugh if you knowed, huddle with your backs to the light, to lick the contours and explore the avenues on foot, and hand in hand on, head on back, then sleep in the cinders and breathe together. Matters. Talk to the chain around your finger. Fire in the ulterior if you sigh. Take the air and sate your hunger, furrowing your brows to the locks. I'm fumbling. I'm flailing. I'm fog. I'm a dandelion in a sundress. Who's going to take me home? Who's going to tell me to eat my truth? Leer in the boiling sunset, rickshaws pulling concrete facades and fading and finding all the flavors of impure ice. I'm a giant. I'm an acolyte. I'm an incarnation laughed. I'm a flying, forceless fiendess. Tell me now. Tell me dare. Embrace. All the world's a phase, phasing straight through the sands of time, timing its ascent and its eruption, but always, always holding back. In fire and cold it rises, and time can pull back nothing but dew. Its prominence, its crown of flowers, and the scent wafts into forever. All the world is in my chest, all the world's your arms, all the world's my shaking shoulders, and all the world is still. Fortuna. Everyone remembers the first time their heart began to claw their face, their ankles tugging their mouths upward, their hair enveloping their eyes. Nobody calls it what it is. Well, few do. But nobody knew you knew. Why would it matter? And who did who in 1999? The truth is that nobody did anything, and that's the point. They tell you, and still you open eyes and mouths and entire faces. And when they close, they swallow, and each other, and you taste all of it, and you beg your heart for more. Play. Correct me if I'm right. Turn aside instead to ash and light. Invent me as I crumble, and as I fall, take dough in hand, and there command. I'm peerless, I'm fog, I'm buzzing, hissing, mewling. You are ice that's melted and sprung into the cracks. I watch the astrolabes in the clouds. You watch the ground and still see better. In there is every vowel and every spell you've uttered. Convince me, I'm convinced. Reshape me, always, always. But where can I climb, hearts in hand, and still find your smile? No. The anecdotes motion to you, their waggling fingers and eyes. They accutate what you can only scream about, but they're weak. Your laughter splashes through the air, your eyes incendiary, and your every breath could paint a mountain, and I could see it all from space. But you stole my spot in the heavens, and all I want now is to drag down the entire sky and drape it over myself to burn with your light. Tell me. You know already. Tell me. You've seen it happen. Tell me. You have to go back. Tell me, please. Please. I do what I want. In the town of Sassafras, upon a glistening glade of glass, I make my mark in murky mire, and curse the clouds that dare rain higher. I, who plundered every pass, who stole from rich and ruling class, who sailed in straits of darkest desire, and dove the depths of sweet desire. I, who in my life amassed an army such a few surpassed, of killer king, of crook and sire, of whom would sing the heathen choir. Now I, forced, coerced, harassed, beyond the reach of gold or brass, and woe to him who would be buyer, the lords of law conspire. Now demand the great suppliers, cut loss and call the crier, oppress the pins upon the buyer, light lens of truth and liar. Now I run, disgraced and unmasked, leaving litter, loot and lass, leaving luxury acquired, leaving but my name in mire. Thus to whom winds aspire, for the land beyond the briars, seek another place to pass than this town of Sassafras. Not a rhetorical question. If you'd never make it yours, am I plagiarizing? If you'll always break it more, am I vandalizing? If you're sometimes at my door, am I tantalizing? Maybe I'm just romanticizing. If we laugh and turn away, are we a silly trope? If my fantasies are real, then where would we elope? If the answer's not a yes, then surely it's a nope. This is why I don't believe in hope. If I'm studying your light, what is astronomy? If I want you at your worst, is something wrong with me? If I live to see you laughed, then what's anatomy? Really, I'm just scared you're on to me. If together we're obtuse, will you correct the slope? If my calls are letters long, who licks the envelope? If another takes your place, will I be left to cope? This is why I don't believe in hope. If we've never said it once, then is it meaningless? If I wished and got your smile, did my genie miss? If their words descended from heaven, then are we in the abyss? There's no reason yet to reminisce. If your every teeter's holy water, where's the soap? If I'm driving in your darkness, where's my periscope? If I find the light inside of you, am I the Pope? This is why I don't believe in hope. If I look before I leap, am I invincible? If you promise and I keep, is that our principle? If your words go miles deep, is all forgivable? It's too late for waxing whimsical. If together we're electric, what's our isotope? If I cut you all the slack, will my neck find the rope? If you end what I've forgotten, who am I to mope? This is what I don't believe in hope. I'm swaying with the season, are you hypnotizing? If you never need a reason, are we harmonizing? If we go wherever she's in, is that paralyzing? Tell me I'm not just idealizing. If we sink into our size, who has to compensate? If the branch is looped and tied, then how would we relate? If the limit's in the sky, then what do I create? This is why I do not believe in fate. If you take me by the hand, does your Christmas stir? If you throw me and I land, do cataclysms occur? If our lines are drawn in sand, are we calligraphers? Then hesitation is my signature. If I juggle beefs and barbecues, what's on your plate? If every smile's a sentence, that's how you conjugate. If we shout it to the heavens, won't we overstate? This is why I do not believe in fate. If our thoughts were scattered, would they all be fairy lights? If your eyes became your eyes, is that a scary sight? If you're passing me the torch, should I be wearing white? I'll be keeping time in Fahrenheit. If we carve a path with words, where should my tongue serrate? If the crown's behind the glass, who gets to abdicate? If we take the icy path, who runs the figure eight? This is why I don't believe in fate. If we're wearing chocolate coats, is that a trick or a treat? If we're dancing on the water, where do fishes meet? If we wax our way to heaven, who'll be there to greet? All of this, I hope, is incomplete. If the stars are looking down at us, do they debate? If we eat our words of chalk, do we clean the slate? If your eyes are closed, what can you anticipate? This is why I do not believe in fate. And that is it for this collection of poetry. Thank you, Yasmin. And that's been all. I'm gonna just cut this one with a bit dry of an outro to keep it clean. So, I hope you all have a wonderful night's sleep. And as always, may your stories smile upon you.